Coming. And this is what we're going to fix today. Antique store doorbells made in the 1930s. And this issue's huge restoration god. I was nicknamed the Immortal Brother by everyone. Olsen Knife from France. In the 1930s. City electrical throughout Europe. The transformation process is relatively mature. And as a typical entrance to electrical life, like electricity, doorbell device, it has also become the choice of the majority of families. So let's look at the structure. This doorbell, it's sort of a microcosm of the industrial age. This wooden base. Not only can it be used for fixed structures, it's a natural insulator. And it absorbs vibrations, enhance overall stability. Tip in the middle. Using hand-wound electronic coils. Once damaged, it can be repaired or replaced directly. This also reflects that era. Everything can be repaired design concept. And the most important thing is that, considering the display of elasticity and motor function, he determines the tempo and force of the bell. Coupled with a set of exposed touchpoint structures, constantly switching between suction and exercise. Let the whole system form a self-circulation. Finally, by ringing the bell, to change this battery for exercise, transformed into a crisp doorbell. For a complete relay system. And that was when electrification was the easiest, the most direct expression. Can't wait here. Vanishing Brother has been completed. Tidy up the disassembly work. And then the restoration. The first thing to deal with is this piece. Remains of the bracelet, material base for half screws. Facing these remaining screws, there's no good way to deal with it. Only such violent demolition can be carried out. Then the vanishing root will use the sand. The base of the white-edged needle is polished. If you still want to clean the rust inside at this time, the trace is that the base can be placed in the grass, soaked in the bowl for a while. Then, after sanding, you need to use this special woodworking putty and fill in the holes that have just been violently disassembled. After I fill in the regular Brother, she will treat this base. Dark dyeing assistance. Do this. It can make the finishing look more retro rhyme. Taste. How about this bottle? Is black antique style composite wood wax. Inside, contains beeswax to enhance soft gloss. Brazilian brown aluminum wax for increased hardness and wear resistance. And this kind. At the same time as the treasure, it also offers quite excellent vintage branches. As for these two, a metal braid on this base to provide a hanging hole. Here Acacia Brother. It is also used directly to sandblast them. The treatment of lifting and rust removal. Then the spray used in the book. That's white steel jade. And after the gracious killing, these two external subjects also requires glossy polishing and the treatment of electroplating crack protection. Here it is. Brother George didn't handle the polishing rules and just deliberately leave some traces of time erosion. Then this is repaired with modern methods. How to maintain old objects. It is also shows family that has been repairing over the years. The most obvious change. Then, it's this loose wooden shell that needs to be dealt with. Except for the upper and lower parts that fall off. You still need to move left and right here. Remove the fixed hooks on both sides. Finally, we still use sand to treat the surface. Sanding and cleaning. And after cleaning, we'll go to the woodworking glue and give the two pieces dragged in. Stick and fix it back. Due to the strength of woodworking glue, you can rest assured. If you want to drop it next time, then it definitely won't be just now. The two parts glued together. What's next? Naturally, it is the dyeing and application of protective wax. What about these two hooks? It will be the same as the metal sheet just now. The process of finishing, polishing, and cracking. As for these two filter screws, it seems that it can no longer be used. So Xiao's brother is also from this kind of second-hand parts. Found two suitable ones to replace. Then next, all you have to deal with is this soybean bell. Georgico will use sandblasting first. Do it for everyone. Comprehensive cleaning. After pressing, you can see the bells have these blemishes on the outside. These are not from daily wear and tear. It's a defect left by a previous casting. So even handsome guys will, same as before, leave them behind. Soft grinding and polishing directly on the outside. And then finally to this bottle of industrial Vaseline. Come and protect the bell. Then, the next thing to deal with is this front component. As the name suggests, as a component, it's made up of three components. They're hitting balls, tapping and idling. So for these three parts, vanishing guests will be handled in three different ways. Then, after the unified installation, the sense of clever memory will be polished, polishing and cracking treatment. And the percussion ball doesn't need to be cracked. Bleak brother chose to keep the original Huanglong City for him. The surface is cracked into a spray ball plating. Then polish it again. As for the salty spot at the bottom, it will always use the bluing treatment solution. Cold blue treatment. What about this bunch of little brass parts? We'll have an ultrasound in the morning. Big surprise and finish with glossy finish. The team's turn is this electronic coil part. Tested. The function here is fine. So the vanishing brother will choose to take the line, The ring is separated from the bracket. Do separate treatment. First of all, this bracket will be sandblasted with white steel and jade, and black powder surface cut poison spray. And what about this coil? We'll wrap the outside. Sandblasting only the inner core. And cold hair column processing. In addition, due to the previous disassembly, some parts have been removed. So here it is. Show route will also change the way they are installed. Change to thread. This is also the main GPS. Installation thread hole corresponding to the processing bead. So this time, all the parts have been processed. Then you can enter the final assembly process. Students, take advantage of this time. Let's review the operation of this electric doorbell. Working principle. When you press the doorbell button outside the door, it's actually connecting a circuit. Current flows into the coils inside the doorbell. And these two coils instantly become electromagnets. And the real field puts the metal in front of it. Sup the string iron for him. And this string iron is connected with a percussion. Pay attention to the moment you are attracted. The sense of communication will directly knock the bell and make the sound. But the really neat part is also here. Just as the idle iron was sucked through, he will leave the original point of contact. This also causes the circuit to be cut open. The coil is out of current. Then the magnetic field disappears. After losing the magnetic force, the pre-iron will be under the action of elasticity, quickly return to place. And the touch point will close again. The circuit is turned on again. So it goes into the next cycle. How about this process? The cycle will continue to repeat in a very short period of time. It can happen dozens of times per second. Finally, it's not these stupid clings we hear, but a series of 666. Okay, after reviewing the principles, now the little poem is also assembled. Then this one, the law produced in the 1930s. National Antique Store Doorbell. The repair is officially completed. Maintain it and compare the appearance before and after repair. So what happens next? Little Poetry will connect 8 volts to the doorbell respectively. Snake volts 24 volts. Give us another one. The difference between different voltages. So that's it for this issues comfort video. Thanks for watching. Special 5 invitations to joy and happy in-laws. Goodbye to the big coffee. Again, thank you all for coming to Max's Richest Man Realm. See you.